Thoughts from the days in between. I cheated on my husband. My AP was a casual friend for a while, but once things started, they escalated fast. During this time, I was awful to my BS, dismissive and confrontational. It lasted 4 months. We went to my sister's this past Saturday for my niece's birthday. On the way there, I was texting my AP to meet later. I watched my BS interact with my family. They love him and he loves them. I started seeing all the things I loved about him, how he brings life into a room. I saw my 5-year-old niece drag him over to explain every one of her gifts to him. He was literally perfect, enthusiastic and interested. I started to get a sick feeling in the pit of my stomach as I realized how much I loved him. I canceled with my AP, and over the next 2 days I started to see my BS again the way I always had before. I basically ignored my AP until Monday when I went full NC with him. All my feelings have come flooding back. All the things he does for me are suddenly so apparent that I don't know how I managed to ignore them. The ways he tries to make me feel special were irritating to me, not treasured. And it's happened so fast, in just a few days. I'm waiting until after Christmas to confess so we don't ruin our family's holidays, otherwise I would have done it already. These days in between though, I'm going to lose him. Terry's probably no way around that. I've been so terrible and has been trying so hard, I can't think of a single reason he would stay once he understands why. I don't deserve him anyway, and he deserves someone so much better than me. I've been having sex with him twice a day. Has thrilled after months of sporadic consent, and it's so much better than with my AP. Those are 2 reasons why. But the biggest reason is I've decided to continue being selfish and enjoy these last few times. I know after Saturday he'll probably never touch me again, and I doubt I'll ever have sex with someone I love this much after that. It's bittersweet, but the sweet is during and the bitter is after. My whole life is bitter right now, so more barely registers. I'm living in legitimate hell. I love him so much, and yet I know I'm going to hurt him so badly. He's going to be devastated, and it's entirely my fault. Losing him is going to be horrible, but whatever price I have to pay is well earned. It's hurting him that I'm dreading. I wish there was a way I could absorb all the pain for both of us. Even if it killed me, I'd be happy to do it. The price he'll have to pay for my abhorrent behavior is not something I gave any thought to while I was being disgusting. It's by far my most egregious act of betrayal, which is saying something. I'm highly defective to be able to block out real love for an absurd infatuation. I don't know how or why I made the decisions I did. I do know he didn't make any of those decisions and will suffer anyway. Living with that will be unbearable. Update, my confession. A lot of people asked an update. I confessed. I cried during it, which I hated. It felt manipulative, but I couldn't help it. I'm just a natural at manipulation, I guess. I made a cheating itinerary and printed out all communication with my AP. I gave it to my BS after I told him. I summarized my confession below for context. It's not word for word, I can't remember all that, but has the main points. People ask why I thought he'd leave me, so this should help clear that up. BS doesn't know AP. I handle the problems in our marriage by looking outward instead of focusing on us the way you did. I was looking for distractions, just through friendship, but it was the first of many selfish and terrible decisions I would make over the next few months. It led to an emotional affair with a man I knew casually. His name was AP, and I knew him from not work. Initially, we bonded over marital issues. AP was important to me. I texted him when I woke up, before I went to sleep, and all day in between. I talked about everything with him, frequently complaining about you and our marriage. This went on for 2 months. At that point, it was my idea to meet AP for coffee. I hoped it would lead to a physical affair since there was a lot of sexual tension between us. It did, and I had sex with AP 12 times over the next 7 weeks. The last time I saw him was 12 days ago, but the last time I made plans with him was a week ago. I was in the car with you and I did it, but I didn't keep that plan. This past Monday, I ended all contact with AP permanently. The whole time I was intentionally sabotaging our marriage. I was indifferent towards your feelings and combative in order to shut down conversations or start fights. I was lying to you constantly. I prioritized AP over you and betrayed every level of your trust to pursue my affair with him. I made your life a living hell, and I did it on purpose because I was infatuated with another man. Then I told him how much I loved him and how sorry I was. No reason for him to believe those things. I said he could ask me anything at any time, and my only concern right now was helping him. Hopefully he'll let me. My only focus now is helping him heal. I told him I was starting IC and he should too. I made a list of possible counselors for him. He hasn't kicked me out yet. At least for the moment I'm close enough to help him. The irony is I would do anything now to save our marriage, and I love him more than ever. I wish I had realized those things when I was supposed to. It's too late after what I did. All I had to do then was follow his lead. Instead, I decided to devastate him. He hasn't wanted to be around me after our conversation. No surprise, I'm disgusting. The only reason I'm still here is because he's in shock. He'll eventually come to his senses and realize what I am, but until then at least I'm close so I can help him. That's the only thing that matters now.